Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, I'm often asked the best investment to go into by a lot of my subscribers. And I'll tell you, the safest investment on earth, bar none, is actually real estate. You see, shares can rise and fall. Bank fixed deposits can be wiped away by inflation or even bank collapse. We've seen that in the United States, Silicon Valley Bank, First Republic Bank. You see, even the gold ETF can go bust. Crypto can just disappear in a minute, in a second. I mean, we've experienced that before. But then, if you have real estate, you have something that is strong because the population of the world is increasing, but the land mass of the earth is not increasing, it's static. So, as long as birth rates exceed death rates, there's going to be a high demand for accommodation and then other forms of real estate, like land for agricultural purposes. So if you are above 40, like my best counsel to you would be to just get a piece of land and then start to develop it. Look, some of you might be watching me and say, oh, well, I don't have money, I can't afford it. Look, you have a smartphone. You buy data regularly. So start from where you are. Just sell that your smartphone, get a cheaper phone, a less expensive phone, and then reduce the amount of money that you spend on data. Also, reduce your expenses, your monthly expenses. Stop eating out. Just cook by yourself. If a place is less than 5 kilometers, walk there instead of taking a taxi or a bus. Other things that you spend your money on, like maybe drinks, going to clubs, partying, just cut them out. Because if you're 40 and you don't have a house, it's not going to be a joke for you. Look, think about this. In 1983, the world population was 4.6 billion. Today, in 2023, the world population is about 7.8 billion, almost double. If you are complaining right now of things being hard, just think about how much worse it's going to be when the world population hits 10 billion and you're older and you don't have a property. So, even if you cannot afford the property right now in the commercial, center, just keep going a 50-mile radius out of the commercial center. Open a bank account with the money that you're saving from reducing your expenses, and then every month just put some money there, no matter how little, so that you can approach that bank, you can get a loan from the bank, and use that loan to either buy a house that's already been built or buy a piece of land and build your house. Because more people become rich by real estate than by any other thing on planet Earth. More people become rich by real estate than by any other thing. The next safest investment after real estate is actually the S&P 500, and after that, gold ETF. But the foundation of your wealth is going to be real estate. So if you don't have real estate and then you're over 40 and then you're still, buying designs, following fashion, you're still clubbing, still wasting money, you're not being very wise. Sell your assets and then make sure that you get a piece of real estate. It's better to be a landlord than to be a owner of a Land Rover. So I'll encourage you, if you want to know the best, the safest, the wisest investment, I'm going to tell you it's real estate. Once you have real estate, it's the foundation of your wealth, and then you can move on to other things. You can move on to the S&P 500. You can move on to having real estate investment trusts. You can move on to having a gold ETF. Then you can start going to riskier ventures like crypto. Now, if you watch this, you got questions arising from this, put your questions in the comment section of this video. My staff will bring them to me, and I'll do my best to respond to each and every category. What you got to remember, I do not have a WhatsApp or a Telegram channel or Gmail email address, so beware of scammers. I'll never ask you for money. This is Pastor Reno, the Apostle of Prosperity, saying, God bless.
I know travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is